Just got through watching Wonder Man, all 8 episodes, and let me tell you, wasn't my cup of tea at all. This show, um, I don't even know what to say about it. Like, it wasn't a bad TV show. I think it was a bad like MCU TV show. And here's why I say this: there's no action. Superhero TV shows and movies don't have to be action packed. I mean, I don't think so. Not for me anyway. They don't have to be action packed. But this had almost no action. This almost had no usage of his powers. There's like a collective maybe 5 minutes of him showcasing what he could do. There's no other outside superheroes even coming into play and showing their chops. Just nothing. Like this was a MCU's first drama that they've put out, and I don't know. Is this a feeler to see like how people are going to react to this whatever this was that they put out? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like I said, this show had good acting, had good actors in it, and it had all the ingredients to be a good show. It just fell short, and I think that's because of whatever direction that they're whatever the I don't even know what to call it, but whatever they were doing, it didn't work for me, and it's just it's just I don't know. Like it it would almost make more sense if Simon Williams' character was younger and not like a middle-aged man, like trying to figure things out and trying, still chasing dreams. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with a middle-aged person pivoting and chasing dreams and doing this and this and that. But that's I want to say that's not what we're accustomed to seeing in movie and TV shows. Like this is like a coming of age, like let me figure it out. Who are my friends? Who are my people? Um, it just to me it would have made more sense if his character was younger. And then also, do we need 8 episodes of that? Because that's all it was. Like this entire show was, you know, him chasing his dream and to be an actor, and no superhero whatsoever. Like a little bit. And so I don't know. I don't know how to categorize this show. I don't know how to what to do. Like if it was like outside the MCU, and it was just some random standalone TV show from some random you know HBO Max or Hulu or something, Prime. It would make it would start to make more sense, but still, in that essence, like, well, who would watch that? Like, it's just a random show about this dude that wants to be an actor, like, and I guess that's my biggest gripe about it is that it's just it was a drama. That's what it is. It's a drama, and that's not what I was prepared to watch. I didn't. Maybe I would have been more prepared if I watched trailers. I don't watch trailers. I don't, look into previews or whatever. Like I'm that's just how I roll. Like I try to go into TV shows that just look interesting or have interesting actors and actresses. I just go in it, and see what it's about once I watch it. Give it an episode or two, and because usually the pilot, ropes you in, and you're like, okay, I can get down with this. So, um, yeah, that's my biggest gripe with it is that it's a drama. I wasn't expecting that. Not a lot of action, not a lot of superheroes being superheroes, and um, another big gripe, and there's a spoiler alert, um, is the prison scene at the end where Wonder Man goes to break out his friend from the prison. That didn't make any sense at all, and it felt rushed. If somebody can explain that to me, why that's supposed to make sense, that he literally spent more time finagling and finessing his way into that prison versus using his power to get out. So if that doesn't make sense to you, okay, bear with me. This prison, we spent the whole 8 episodes of Simon Williams' character trying not to get caught by this entity that is searching for him to lock him up so they can effectively make more money, right? So they're preparing a spot. They got a spot ready for him because they're trying to get him and lock him up there. So why is it when he goes there on his own, he breaks out within 15-30 seconds? So they weren't prepared for him. And or well, you could say, well, they were, you know, they underestimated him or whatever, whatever. It's almost like they didn't have any other. There was nothing else going on. There was no other superheroes being, uh, you know, you know, locked up in the background. That was the plot. That was the storyline. They needed more bodies. You didn't hear any, you didn't see any news flash on the TV in the background like, oh, this such and such person got caught and this person was put up in this supermax, penitentiary. That could have covered that plot hole right there for me if they just took 30 seconds and said, oh, such and such man, just apprehended and put away, and he's the general public has nothing to worry about because we got him locked up, and he's that would have covered that little hole, but they didn't do that. Like the plot, the storyline was, we don't have anybody in here. People are going to start to lose their jobs because we're not finding anybody to lock up, and so we need this guy. And so when he goes there, he sneaks in. Nobody recognizes him. The other dude's like, "Huh, that dude looks familiar." Like, and then I didn't even see any other black people in the. I don't know. I hate to give bad reviews over shows, but this is just one that I can't recommend people watch because you're not right now as it sits. You're not going to take anything away from this. This is not going to get you ready for Doomsday. This is not going to get you ready for any other TV shows. There's no other superheroes. Like, I guess if you want to go back and watch Iron Man, what, 3 or 2? I don't know where the Mandarin came from, but if you want to go back and watch that, and I guess. But overall, I don't know. Like I said, that's my recommendation. I don't want to put a score on it. It's just not. I don't recommend to watch it. Um, because I didn't get anything from it. It was a hard watch, like six, like episode 5 and 6, hard watches. Um, like I said, spoiler alert, like one episode was like totally devoted to a character outside of the show. I mean, he was related to the show, but it just a whole different subplot, which could be cool. But in this case, like it was just too long. Like they could have been maybe half an episode, but it was an entire episode about another character that used his powers more than the main character of the actual show that we're watching, that we chose to watch. We didn't click on like, let's go watch Doorman Davis MCU TV show. We didn't make that choice. We wanted to watch Wonder Man using his powers and fighting crime or fighting evil, fighting whoever. But we didn't get that. We got a drama about a middle-aged man chasing his dreams, and that's okay. But that's not what I thought I was about to watch. Shout out to the actors and actresses in this show because that is the only thing that made watching it for me bearable, is just the acting. Like like they acted their ass off in the show, and like shout out to them like that. But that was the only thing that made it, like, to me, like, worth watching. And like I guess kind of seeing like the background to, I guess, chasing that dream to be an actor. Like you see the work that goes into doing that and chasing that dream. So I guess if you live in Hollywood and that's you're an aspiring actor actress, maybe you'll take something from this show. Maybe you'll enjoy that side of this show. But other than that, there's nothing here other than great acting. That's it. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Am I wrong? Am I right? Did you guys feel the same way? Do you agree with these other people on the internet that saying it's the best Marvel TV show to date? That's a lie. That's a lie. Don't go spreading that. That's a lie. This is not even close to being the best Marvel TV show. I had high hopes for it. I was hoping that it was when I heard that, and when I seen that, I was like, okay, cool. Like maybe we got something here. And I'm not one of the ones that's be like, oh man, all the MCU's been going to crap lately and blah blah blah. I'm not one of them. The stuff that I've watched, I've enjoyed to an extent. Most of the stuff I have, and I haven't watched everything. Like I haven't watched Riri Williams. I still need to watch that. I gave it like episode two. It seemed like it was more geared towards kids. More power to them, but it didn't seem bad. I watched it, and I just like I don't need to see anymore. I am going to finish watching it because I heard there was some things that went on at the end that were there was a reveal, I guess, towards the end of the show. So I do want to eventually go back and watch it and just sit down and power through it. But this show, uh, um, I don't see anything like you gaining any like insight or I mean like this okay, this is the one thing I will say. So I noticed a phenomenon in this movie that I mean in this TV show that I see in other TV shows a lot. And that's when episode, it might be even season 2, episode 3, one of the characters that you've grown to love all of a sudden starts talking a lot. They start paying a lot more attention to that character. And the phenomenon is when that happens, that character is about to be killed off. It's a real thing. I've noticed it. Other people talk about it. It's a real thing. So this happens, and so when you see a character start to get too much shine, too much, they have these long dialogues about what they're going to do with their life and all their dreams and aspirations. They're going to die in the TV show. Their time is coming to an end. So that's what this entire show felt like was the director making you care about Simon Williams. Like we care, he's the main character. We chose to watch the show, but it felt forced. Like they want you to care about where he came from, his upbringing, his family, his brother, his dynamic with his brother, him losing his parents, all those things. And so being conditioned, as we are of, hey, okay, we care, okay. So what's about like what's coming of it, like what's about to happen. Like so you're sitting there, I can't speak for everybody, but you're sitting there bracing yourself like, okay, what's next? Like what's about to happen? And so you're on your edge of your seat, but in a bad way, like okay, like yeah, we get it. Like, okay, yeah. I just don't think there needed to be 8 episodes of him struggling to make it as an actor and him nothing being resolved with his brother until the very end like that could have been wrapped up like that and we still would care. But so what I'm saying is the only thing that I took away from the show is I expect them all the work that they put or all the energy they put trying to make us care deeply about this character and his journey and his relationship with his friend. I hope that Marvel does something with that because we're invested. We watched 8 episodes of him trying to be an actor. So, and I know he made it as an actor, but okay, that's his celebration. Like we're not like we wanted to see a superhero TV show. So, and we didn't get that. And so are we going to see that in a movie? Are we going to see that in another TV show? Is it going to get a season 2 where he's going to be this actor by day and superhero by night? Like, and he's fighting crime in Hollywood and fighting evildoers in Hollywood and navigating that. Well, like, where are we going with this? And so that's the only thing that I could take from it. That's the only good that I can tell you about the show is that maybe this is a huge, long, dry setup for us to really be like, oh no, okay, that's what that was about. 8 hours, or it was 30 minutes episode. 8 hours of, yeah, we care. Like, we get it, we get it. But like I said, shout out to the actors and actresses in the show. Great acting. That's the only thing that kept me going. And I will be checking out this guy. What's his name? I don't want to keep saying this guy. Oh man. Mateen. Yahya Mateen. I can't say his name. Look how he's a great actor. And I think I've seen him in something else, but I can't really remember off the top of my head. But he's a great actor, and it shows in this TV show. And so I'm excited to watch anything else with him in it. Not this. And I will have to get like 3 or 4 references. MCU is gonna have to give me 3 or 4 references for me to watch season 2 of this. I need I need numbers, addresses, email addresses. I want to call them. I want you. MCU has to give me some directors or some actors and actresses' personal phone numbers, so I can call them up on the phone. Like, hey, yeah, Kevin Feige put you down as a reference. He that's what's going to have to happen for me to watch a season 2 of this. Uh, it's going to have to come highly referenced, and people are going to be like, oh man, they really tied it together. Like, like it's just huge. That's what's going to have to happen. So I don't know, guys. Like, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a good one.